Welcome to my class IIT Foundation in Maths for 6th class students. 5th chapter Ratio and Comparison. Now we are doing the assessment test. This is the last part of this chapter. 11th problem. Can the following measures be compared using the concept of ratio? First one, the length of the soft drink can in the freezer and temperature inside the freezer. That is, the length of the can and the temperature can be compared. No, because ratio is a type of comparison between the same measures, between two weights or between two heights or between two lengths, etc. So here the measures soft drink can, length of the soft drink can and the temperature inside the freezer cannot be compared in the concept of ratio. Therefore, this cannot be compared using ratios. The next one is average weight of boys in a class and average weight of girls in that class can be compared. Both quantities are weights. Therefore, same quantities can be compared in the concept of ratio. Therefore, these two, this can be compared. Next, 12th problem. Find the ratio of 12 grams and 120 grams. So 12 grams is to 120 grams. So both are of the same quantities, grams. So that is 12 is to 120. If we divide both the parts of the ratio by 12, we get 1 is to 10. 12 by 12, 1, 120 by 12, 10. So the ratio is 1 is to 10. Next, 360 liters and 504 liters. Both are of liters. Therefore, 360 is to 504. So, we will divide the two numbers by the greatest common factor or the highest common factor. Convert this ratio into its simplest form. So, we will find the highest common factor of the two numbers. So, greater number is divided by the smaller number 360. So 360 once 360, 4, 10 minus 6, 4, 1. It is taken as the divisor and 360 as the dividend. This is 2's, 144 2's, 288. So remainder 10 minus 8, 2, 15 minus 8, 7, 0, 72. And this is taken as divisor and 144 is divided. 72 2's 144. Therefore 0 remainder. So the last divisor is the HCF. So we will divide these two parts by the HCF of these numbers. That is 360 by 72 is to 504 by 72. So 72 ఐదు రెండు 10 ఐదేళ్ళు 36 5 6 So 72 5's 360 because 72 into 5 is equal to 5 2's 10, 5 7's 35 plus 1 36, 360. So 1's 5's. And similarly this is 72 1's and 72 sevens, 72 into 7, 7 2's 14, 7 7's 49 plus 1, 50. So sevens. Therefore this is 5 is to 7. So the second ratio is 5 is to 7. Here also both are in the same units. Therefore we can compare them by ratio. So Ram and Shyam are told by their mother to divide 68 chocolates in the ratio 6 is to 1. So 68 chocolates were divided in the ratio 6 is to 1. Therefore total parts of the ratio, total parts of the ratio are 6 plus 11, that is equal to 17. So Ram gets 6 parts. So Ram's share is equal to 6 parts by total parts 17 into total chocolates. That is 17 ones, 17 fours. 68. That is 24. So Ram gets 24 chocolates as his share. Next, Sam's share is equal to 11 parts out of 17 parts into total 17 ones, 17 fours, so 11 fours, 44. So Sham gets 44 chocolates. Therefore total 24 plus 44, 68. Therefore total chocolates 68 were distributed among Ram and Sham according to this ratio 6:11. So Ram gets say 24 chocolates and Sham gets 44 chocolates. Next 14th problem. Are the following ratios in proportion? First one 3.2 is to 4 and 8 is to 10. If these two ratios are in proportion, if we write the four numbers like this in an order, the product of extremes must be equal to the product of means. So product of extremes 3.2 and 10. Product is equal to 3.2 into 10, 32. And the product of means 4 into 8, 32. Therefore, these two ratios are in proportion. Next, 1 is to 2 and 2 is to 1. If we write the numbers in order like this, if these four numbers are in proportion, the product of extremes is equal to the product of means. Must be, the product of extremes must be equal to the product of means. But here the product of extremes 1 into 1 is 1. The product of means 2 into 2 is 4. These two are not equal. Therefore, these two ratios are not in proportion. Next 15th problem. Find the value of the term A in the following proportion. Here 6 is to 18 is as A is to 54. That means 6, 18, A and 54 are in proportion. Therefore, the product of extremes is equal to product of means. So first we will take the means. Product of means 18 into A is equal to product of extremes 6 into 54. Therefore, A is equal to 6 into 6 into 54 by 18. So 18 ones, 18 threes 54. So 6 threes 18. So the value of A is equal to 18.